Hello everybody, it's your Wonderful Wind Mage, your Cruz Ship servant, Chartreuse Proxy, ever and always at your service now. I'll be honest, every time I'm closing up at like 8 or 9 p.m. or so, and I'm like, I'm gonna have energy for stream. I take a shower, and then I have no energy to stream. I take a shower, I eat, and then I go to sleep. I want to feel like I'm going to sleep. But I also want to make content, and quite frankly, I think I'm gonna do like a wash rinse of Legend Runner, so, and then probably call quits, chill in my Discord, and pass out. Well enough. I hope you're doing well, though. I hope you're doing well, Crimson. That also reminds me, I need to get towers up in that case. So, right now, I kind of feel like doing Satya Knights, which means I need to get Satya towers on my model again when it comes to it, because quite frankly, no, I say Satya towers. My whole outfit's already Satya inspired anyway then. But I could just go for a blue eye at the very least to mod that up a little bit more. And I really can't go silver hair because my model doesn't support silver hair for my changing colors. So yeah, just gonna chill, have myself a good stream tonight, and then I'll just see. I was kind of thinking of maybe actually playing maybe some Supervive, just because I had one night with it. I thought, you know, I'll give it another try, and I didn't get to live out a fantasy of actually dunking people into the abyss. So there's one thing to think about. 3 uncommon, choose one to add to the library. Busy with the septic eyes? What are you talking about? Winter Resolution could be nice when it comes to it, quite frankly. But honestly, I do think that potentially... Sorry, 2 throwing knives is already basically 12 more damage when it comes to it than potentially. It's just more what? I think I'll take the uncommon, because I get a choice of it. Starry Sword Dance is really good early, and especially for white Satya. Yeah, give me that. That's amazing early. If I can rush to upgrade that, then it'd be even better. For now, though, what I think I want to do is probably go to a shop first, is my thought process. When it comes to it, see what I can do to scale my deck up even more, but otherwise, we are just going to chill for what I can. Also, that's attacking the wrong bird because you have 20 HP versus 29, and I should have been tuning in on the knives. Oh well. Not the biggest deal in the world, And I could have pushed for more damage there, but it's not that I'm going to take more than 1 damage during this fight anyway now. I'm getting the guarantee that I'll always draw some offense with Starry Sword Dance. And now, you are guaranteed dead this coming turn, my good sir. Ooh, lovely. And then just push. Yeah, 1 damage is very, very nice to have. Yeah, I'm a lot more tired than I thought I was going to be. And it's really killing my vibe considering how much more I want to be streaming. But that just means I need to be resting a lot more in general. And considering how much rest I've been getting the past few days, it's not necessarily been the best. Water Cycle, it's another blot, and yeah, it's very expensive, but if I can find ways to thin my deck, or to cycle around, of course, with draw discard, that'd be great. Always love taking the exhibit. Tengu's Cell Phone. Ooh, that's really good. That is really, really good. Yeah, go ahead and take the tempo when it comes to it then. I don't mind taking the 5. I thought it said 5 damage. 8 damage for now. It's not the biggest deal in the world, and then I can just push this way when it comes to it then. The fact is, I'm gonna get a good Wolfer proc out of my deck when it comes to it here. And with how thin things are, okay, it's the worst than ever. Ooh, wow. I actually could push 5 more damage if I just played 2 attacks, but no big deal. Fact is, they're not defending this turn. They defend on the off cadence, which means I'm actually going to be able to kill with a guaranteed knife next turn. Oh good. That Wolfer got to be played. Actually tremendous. Radiance would be nice. Peach's dedication wouldn't be bad either. Is that too much power though? The Radiance lets me play the knives out a little bit more though. I think I'll take a dedication since I can, you know, just sort of upgrade that too. I'll draw the throwing knives and then I'll automatically discard when it comes to it. I don't think I really care at that point then. The teacher's dedication being innate isn't necessarily bad, but I need to find a way to mitigate the long night for it to be good, for it to be innate. Chartreuse Dance absolutely has to get upgraded here, without a doubt. It just comes down to what else I want. Spatial Illusion technically wouldn't be bad as a resource to have if I want to, in terms of setting up an alternate win conditions. If I get Jatodo Bile to where throwing knives generate time pulse, that's another way for me to push. I could look into that. I also do think maybe just buying the canned food itself would just be good in general, because then I can just use my money for gaps without having to rest up otherwise. I think that's what I want to push for then. So let's go ahead and do that. Event first so I know what I'm looking forward to. Honestly, it's early enough. Actually, I don't mind the idle t-shirt, because I can burn through some of these fights quite frankly, and I just bought canned food for what's going to be effectively 30 HP. Yeah, I don't mind that at all. That's honestly not bad. The fact that this orb is dead if I just did one more strike is really good as well. I did get one more strike. Very efficient of a turn. Got my canned food. Wonderful. I can just push for damage twice. Then I'm just gonna draw Wolfer, and we are cruising along. Lovely. Actually, so lovely. Brewing necessarily isn't bad. All of Bavardgata is pretty nice, I'm not going to lie. They saw it in the past shop, but having it now too is really good. And the fact that it just makes it so I can't be a part of Lockdown for the future is really super good. So I can deal with bats, I can deal with Yomu, I can deal with a lot of things in the future, and I can even use it defensively to just get rid of the early lock-on here when it comes to it, you know? Now, I do think the play here might just be try to burn Orden as much as I can. Like, ASAP right now. Because if I can just get all these knives out right now, maybe 34 damage, have a Star Blade for 16 then. I'm not gonna have enough to burn her. Oh, in that case then, absolutely just defend for now. Unfortunate, but it's not the worst thing in the world. Now, I will say right now, I do not appreciate this turn in any way, shape, or form. That's going to be a nice 15 damage coming my way then. But at the very least, that was before the vulnerable got dropped. And the fact that I actually draw the Wolfer on this shuffle turn is really nice. I'm not going to lie. Sewing Machine, really good. Frozen Time, really good. Yes, please. Because I have so many abilities. It's actually a bit ridiculous. I'd love to have Parasol, but it has to be done on that side then. And then I'm going against Reimu. I don't have AoE when it comes to it, which could be a problem, I'm not going to lie. So having a spell card wouldn't necessarily be bad. I think I will go for it to try and shopping, or maybe dodge an AoE in that case then though. Nah, it just blocked me up. I'm not doing any damage anyway, and I want to remove the lock-on with the wall, but I gotta, if I can. because it's not that I didn't do that raise at all when it comes to it. I'm just hoping for better cycles where they're not all attacking me. They're all attacking me. I hate this. If I do this... Well, if I'm receiving attack damage, quite frankly, I'm gonna no-sell you, and I don't have to deal with anything else that's hilarious right now. So actually, that's totally fine by me. Think damage only and no more lock-on? Yeah, no-sell the bad fight as much as I can here. That's actually so important. And then I can start working down. I also maybe should have just floated the 1 mana instead, but it's no big deal. More mana generation then, so sure gamble actually wouldn't be bad now with Frozen Time, but I am efficiently spending everything. Not gonna take any damage for now. Go ahead, spend the shoot shot at the White Stone now to actually do some work. And then now I get to hold 1. Yep, and this fight will just slowly tick down. Yeah, Wall really bails me out right there, because the Metal T-shirt is, you know, buffering my max HP, but it's not helping me logistically when it comes to these fights, of course. He is playing Toho again. She absolutely is. Okay. Dramatic Deflection isn't necessarily bad, because it is free, and considering how I want to float mana for more stuff, that isn't the worst ever. Wave Water could be nice too, but I think I'll take the Deflection for now, just so I can get through Reimu. What did you get me? You got me Block Toys. Honestly, I think I'll take the Jealousy. They don't want to lose any of the other things when it comes to it. Oh, Deflation World. I do not have the money for it. I want to move the Jealousy, but Luminous Ricochet is actually really important too, just to get past the boss. So I think I have to take that for now. And then I have 3 Fairies of Light, or maybe like a Kadama fight. And unironically, I fear the Kadama fight more, because I don't feel bad using Spelltron and 3 Fairies of Light if it has to be done. And it might seem like it has to be done. Because in no world am I letting Star Sapphire hit me. It's 12, 18. Sets me up. Now granted, if I get Wall, then I'd be able to, I'd be able to just negate any lock-on or so, but Star is still absolutely way scarier than gets any right to be, so I'm just not going to entertain that notion. I did say I want to save my spell card for the Reimu fight, but now that I have Luminous Ricochet, I don't necessarily feel as bad when it comes to it anymore. So I can actually just kind of chill, because I have an answer in AoE. I just want to be able to rest up quite frankly when it comes to it. The Magic Deflection is doing so much work for me here. Hello? Keep holding mana in case. I want to just have a bank that I can keep building up, because Sunny is slowly dying. Luminous Ricochet is wonderful. I think it will block in that case and just keep holding me, because that knife will guarantee kill them. Hello, Ed. I hope you're doing well. Wow, everybody's coming out of the woodwork, even though I'm feeling super tired today. It's not like it's a problem, though. I'm just saying, it's like I'm surprised more people are coming around for Toho tonight. But I might just do like 1 run, 2 at most, then afterwards. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. But you are dead next turn on a child. We are good. Actual perfect. There's White fight. 5 blue mana spent, gain barrier. Hello? That is really, really wonderful. Meditation is really, really good too, considering how I can float mana. Now I do think I'd rather rest, considering how I could have a problem with dealing with Reimu. sucks that I drew Luminous Ricochet now. But unironically, this is a turn where I'm just gonna float all my mana. So I can maybe play Wall if it comes to it then? I do not draw Wall. I kinda need all the freaking cards I can get on this turn if possible. This is such an unfortunate turn. I am not going to lie to you. I'm just gonna take 32 raw just about, and they're all attacking on this cadence, dude. This is, oh my goodness gracious, this is actually horrible. I mean, 5 defense isn't really gonna push me across the line. Being able to reduce everything though is very important. At the very least, the knives themselves will just kind of do all my work for me. I wish I could play Pagodas, but I can't. That's actually so sad. Now, at the very least, though, I'm not going to take any damage here, and the knives will actually do work in the Yin Orb, thank goodness. The fact is I still push no damage on Reimu right now, and she's weakened me. Thank you, Ice Cube, as well. Wonderful. These knives are going to get to work down the Yin Orb, so the Yin Orb is dead next turn towards the strike. But I actually need to really just hit Reimu, if anything at all. Oh, I know it's always card, thankfully. Yes, that's actually such a wonderful card. Alright, first spell cycle Reimu through, I'm gonna be at 17 HP, which is not so good, but can I say I'm properly set up? Yes, but there's nothing in the world that's really gonna carry me through here. I'm gonna be real cheap. Discard me, the door right there. Getting Lunar Cycle is actually way important, quite frankly. Should I have floated mana instead of pushing for a nice note? So I need to push for damage either way. I'm just gonna keep getting weakened, and then this is horrible. Float the 1. I don't mind what the blue being saved at all, because if I can just, like, that's always gonna be Ice Cube I'm gonna get when it comes to it then. Pagoda's being free is actually wonderful, because it can upgrade the knives if I got lucky ever in the world at all, but I didn't. I really wish I could have drawn Pagodas for this turn, but actually getting Luminous Ricochet isn't bad. I should have actually just played the knife to kill the Yin Yang Orb, but it dies next turn anyway. Thing is, like, my rope is so gone. But saying, once I did Lunar Cycle, which I fortunately did get Lunar Cycle into Luminous Ricochet, hello? That's actually really, really good. Granted, I am still going to take some damage here, but I'm working her down. I'm just really praying with Beta Breath that I can survive by little bits, and I'm also praying on my Ice Cube to carry me across the line, quite frankly. That's the only thing that's keeping me in the game otherwise. I have to keep voting mana because I need to have just a little bit of a bank, if possible. And I just need meditation to carry me. That's a graze. Unironically, not a bad turn. Not really gonna play anything else out, because I can fork mana and I'm still weakened. The fact that I still have even some barrier to work with here is really good. What's the mana? This is still an off turn for Reimu. I need to just keep pushing for what I can right now. I think the draw phase from Play with Water is actually really important. I'm gonna push like this. Save my mana otherwise. The orbs are coming. You have Luminous Ricochet. I'm at 33 HP, she's gonna deal 33. get that orb right there so it dies. I can try to preserve a little bit more of my barrier that I've got from my ice cube. 21, I just gotta block 26. Fourth to 1. I'm gonna be weakened again, which is not the best, of course. It's 36 freaking damage. He just keeps getting more powerful. I think this might be curtain for me in this case then. Oh, what a burner of a fight, quite frankly. I didn't have any good way to scale otherwise, though, when it comes to it, which is unfortunate. That block toys also just doesn't do anything for me necessarily, and I did take the weight over it, which I guess could have been different, because I don't know why, but my thought was block toys works on elites, but it doesn't. It's for normal combats, and I should have read the programming when it comes to it. But that's all fine. One card upgrade. Choose a card from Orange Transform. Well, toss me the upgrade for now, then. Toss me the upgrade, and let me just boards it. Got outscaled, yeah, because you know the fact that I didn't get to do any damage to it in the first spell cycle, because I had my one source of AOE in Luminous Ricochet. I drew turn 1, meaning that I legitimately had no way to do anything there. Kind of sucked. Push. Lovely. Push with the shoot on 5 because the throw knife would deal 6. Yeah, you know, every boss will scale up in firepower. That way, you know, you will get outscaled eventually when it comes to it. But the fact that I just didn't have any other way to deal, to retroactively scale myself, and that I missed a whole entire first cycle when she's at her weakest, because I had to deal with the Innate orbs, otherwise they would scale way faster. Just kind of blew things out of the water. Super Speed Flyer is really, really good early game right now, quite frankly. Because that just being dictated. Hello? Why do I keep getting bots? Why am I getting bots so often nowadays, dude? Get out of here. Legitimately. Like, it's wild that so many more bots keep popping up and around. 3 streams right now. That's right. An entire week of streaming around. They love me so much. Yeah. You can get through the fluffy. That's easy, and then the last night to take care of it. Wow, only 2 damage kit on the floor. No, it's not unpopular or anything like that or so. They just keep popping up one way or another. Unironically, I don't mind taking the money for now, and then I could pay that forward to the county shop. Because taking the money and dealing with misfortune, but since I have Hearted Zerp Slash, I can actually deal with that pretty easily. Of just exiling that whenever I draw it overall then. Okay. It's the usual. Guess what? Star Sapphire is going to spell card, and by that I mean she's not going to spell card. Might as well finish her off, I'm not going to deal with that. I think streaming Reddit referred to the viewer bots as workers. I am not doing that, but they do not count, and I'm not gonna entertain notions like that. Alright. Still though, perfect fight. Deal with Star Sapphire early, she doesn't get to do any spell charge shenanigan nonsense and get me debuffed for the entirety with the lock on. I can continue to block out everything here. It's a 10 damage from Misfortune, 2 damage from having 200 coins, but that's legitimately the smallest beans in the entire world. Otherwise, block me up. Luna will just slowly wear down. Gotta thank all your workers? Well, of course I'm going to thank all my workers when it comes to it. Then again, I kind of thanked all of them overall when it comes to on my anniversary stream and everything like that now to begin with. Okay, check this out. One knife will kill Luna. And then we just have Sunny dead to rights next turn. I took more damage from the Misfortune Horrors, like, more than anything. Oh, you gotta be kidding me, dude. No, I'm gonna take 2 damage from Sunny as well now, so unfortunate that I didn't draw any of my knives or anything like that, so that's just how it goes. Insert Chronicle. If I play an ability gain 2 life, well, I can offset things when it comes to it then. Meditation is always funny. Just Speed Flyer is there. I could just kind of go for like passivity with tempo stuff, but then that's both of my blue. It would be both my blue, but if there's off turns, then I could take it. Meditation is also just amazing as always. Why not? Let's just go around a little bit here, shall we? Random. And Marissa pull. Oh, Takana's shop, absolutely. Because even then, the Misfortune is being in the deck of sorts. I think I'm going to just get rid of it ASAP then. Did that push for damage with Super Speed Fire already? I just control one of these guys. Revenge Bolt actually will be a problem then. But I was gonna take damage no matter what on that turn, so... Oh no, it hit the girl. That honestly isn't the worst thing ever, I'm not gonna lie. You do an 8 anyway on Revenge Bullet. You're doing 6. I'm gonna take the damage no matter what. Oh, but the knife hit the girl first. I mean, 5 damage actually isn't the worst ever. I think I would take Tranquility. I just need a quality block. But Sardinia Mooncake. Love Sardinia Mooncake in this house. I have to get rid of Sardinia Mooncake from here, though, without a doubt. Card activated. Number card choice increased by 1. Drain each shuffle, gain blue. Purify the land is, of course, amazing. If you upgrade Wandering Heaven, then that just kind of clears. Do I need another Super Speed Flyer? I need more defense when it comes to it. And honestly, with how weak I am, I think I'll buy the Ballistic Shield. My question is, do I want to buffer my deck with anything else in that case? Because I've just kind of got a bunch of random cards that are generally good, I suppose, then? Vampire Huntress is just kind of based, I'm not going to lie. But it's blue. I'll take it early. To me, Vampire Huntress doesn't feel like a card that I'm necessarily going to feel bad about taking. Because if I did Vampire's Fight, it feels great. If I did Remiller Fight, it feels great. Otherwise, it's just a card, like, yeah, 2 mana, deal 24 damage as an attack. That's just solid and really good, like, in general. Like, it's really doing as much as I would be playing with the Bouncing Knives then, altogether. So, like, yeah, dude, it feels good. My Nightfall Grey Dwarves Elegant Maid. I know it's a mid card. I mean, but Elegant Maid is real fun. I just love it. Also, then again, I just love Sabi in general. Well, I can do stuff like this. Don't have to do anything with Purify the Land, really. I can just kind of, like, do that stuff for fun. But otherwise, I got a little bit of power out of it, then. Then Super Speed Flyer gets the goal for me. Maximize my turns over there. Weakness, honestly, isn't bad out of things here, then. And then we have to take the glasses, of course. Then we have to go for Takane's. I don't necessarily mind burning my spell card on Marissa. That is if I can get to Marissa here. Because Kadama's is a bad fight. This is a very bad fight to be going against. Ugh, shoot, dude. Alright, put out what fires that I can then in that case. I can kill one Jadama, but then I'll just have to see what else I can do here. Because these guys are way powered up. I gotta pop the Fluffy on you. I could have actually pushed to maybe kill one Jadama instead though. That's 17 HP otherwise. You're all attacking just about. I hate Jadamas. I hate Jadamas. I hate Jadamas. Because I'm just gonna straight up die if I don't do this. Which feels horrible in my opinion, but it has to be done. I could have spent my mana better, but the fact is I'm still not gonna take any damage since I blocked twice, thank goodness. It's just that, yeah, the next turn should be the bigger problem then. Man, it sucks. It sucks. I hate the 5 Jadama fight so much. Because it just feels like such a early gate. Like, yeah, if you don't have huge damage or AoE, but the fact is, usually, like, 16 damage, like, knives are like one of the only natural ways that you can push for that much damage early, like, for 16 damage early on. It takes a regular knife 16 damage exactly, and they just spawn with like 17 HP. They're just kind of out of luck, it feels like then, you know? I am not taking the deal this time. I will have to heal. I'm out of my spell card now. I'm white stocking against Aya. This does not necessarily feel the worst thing ever. I want to say Purify the Land for if I can get it with the Misfortune, because it's really annoying kind of having that constantly, I'm not going to lie. It's not unbearable. I love to have the time pulse ticking, but I need to weaken her quite frankly. That's just a smarter thing to do. Yes, I still have the voice and shield, but I think I need to use that just in some extra spark when it comes to. I will have different ways to push. Have much else to do here, so let's just upgrade a Nature Foretold, because I can't get through that yet. Yeah, the time, like, if I can play time manipulation, that'd be wonderful. Getting Vampire Huntress, though, is really good, though, considering how it's accurate. So I just get to clobber through that. Good quality, thank you. That's so wonderful to get. And then the fact that I can actually get through the grades here is even better, ladies and gentlemen. 22. Boom Boom Modern Newspaper. Otherwise, I do think I actually have to burn it here at this case then. Because it's not going to be doing much for me here. My heart is their sauce is just going to be a little bit more, because one small defend isn't going to be pushing the line for me. Alright, I think we're fine. This fight is done and dusted. The super speed fire gets the deal, and then even if I didn't get the kill, then, well, I'd say the throwing knives would in this case then. Throwing knives and the time pulse would. Tape. Finish the tree wouldn't be bad, and I need ways to like that Desert Me blocker. So Wandering Heaven getting upgraded though. Absolute king stuff. Purify the Land being upgraded so that way I can just always get rid of my Misfortune would be really good too. But I did just lose my Ballistic Shield, and 40 HP is the breakpoint for Marissa. I think making Purify the Land consistent though is way more important, considering how I can't deal with the Misfortune otherwise. Now I'll just keep sapping my HP. Okay, getting great Tengu's early actually is really, really good. I'm not going to lie. It's 4-1 upgraded, Star Surface pushed. Right, all good then. I will spend on that, on what's his face, on the Tranquility, because I want to keep that in the deck, absolutely. Because that can save me when Master Spark comes around. Time Pulse is going to deal so much damage over time. Pulse. So, we play that out. Plus, if I can shuffle my deck soon enough, then maybe I can actually have it cycle back, which would be big. Otherwise, I did the push a little bit here, though. Sets I'm about to reshuffle everything when it comes to it, but I at least get to just basically work through the deck here when it comes to then. Don't have to play any defense, because me just attacking her directly will do the work for me. The fact that the knives still trigger great things is very important. And now, yep, the 40 attack break point. I do think weakening her is more important than getting into the time pulse. As unfortunate as it is, I need to have a buffer of HP to work with here. Okay, Purify the Land here is actually really important. But I'm so close to death is also the important thing to note. The fact that Super Speed Fire isn't an attack is kind of griefing my great 10 use 3 back. I just need to push for as much damage as I can here. Sunlight is going to push it back, but I'll only be taking 1. Die next turn, potentially. We're accurate. Oh! That was dicey, I'm not going to lie. Old style Meteor costume is really good for starting in Moon Gate value. Rainbow Lotus would be funny, but it does. I would have wanted to get a guarantee for blue if I could have gotten like Telescope or so. I really don't know what I need out of Marissa cards. I think I'm fine sticking with Meteor costume. I just need Rival. I'm fine with everything here. I'm not going to lie. Let's see what I'm going to get instead. Time Magic is fun, but I don't have a way to generate extra turns, even though it's completely random. Chikigami, on the other hand, is way more consistent. Also, Dazzling Dash as well. I mean, and generating knives to a decent degree, but it's not like I'm generating them overwhelmingly. So take Chikigami. Thursday's trade. Tenshi. It's always Tenshi and when you're playing freaking White Sakuya, huh? Well, I guess I'm glad that I have some varied profile then. Get rid of these. Time Domination isn't bad, because that's a lot of push that I get out of it then. Always is, it always is. Okay, that's not bad at all, actually. That, I actually get a pretty good push on you here, because you die, especially with the time pulse. I get to block perfectly. Now we just see what we can or can't do. Can't apply weakness to you, I just realized that. Oopsie. And just going. Oh, Time Magic's gonna kill. Actually, no, you have barrier, so I'd say that's fine. I'm trying to get Chikigami protection in hopes that maybe I can do something that heals me or so, but it didn't happen, unfortunately. unfortunate. Unfortunate. Had to try. I was hoping for like if I could just do a tea ceremony or something just for any HP. What? You gotta scam for every little advantage that you can get now, Chief. I'm just gonna say. Spirit from Gather Faith? I don't think this would be bad, but it's not I'm playing too many cards for it. Now that is just a good card in general. I'll take it. I need a little bit of buffer. What could I give to Inosuke, if even? I could give him tape. I could give him tape and then go for a shop then. I'm at 27 HP though. So do I take an elite even? So if I'm gonna go for a shop, I'm not resting. But I'm not resting anyway then. Let me buy cards or whatever. Because Sardinia Mooncake will carry me enough, quite frankly. I think to be able to survive otherwise. We'll do that. Start working down this keystone. Yep. Stay healthy for what I can. This fire is actually gonna do work for me here. I don't know why, but I thought Great Tinge would cross on itself. No, it does not. This has turned into a difficult situation. Never mind, it's not as bad of a situation. The Grace isn't bad here, quite frankly. Might as well get the push. Graze gets through Keystone, and I get to retain some barrier out of that, which is wonderful. And ironically, I can just kind of chill right here. Time Pulse will kill through the Keystone defenses, and then I'm just sitting pretty. It looks nice. Wall right afterwards. King's Decree and Wall. Is that too much? Well, I am kind of suffering a lot on the defensive end when it comes to it. You know what? Might as well make as much use out of the bush as we can, right? Shimmy. Honestly, having you upgrade my base hits is actually really good. I'm not going to lie. Because what that lets me do is that's less targets for Sardinia Mooncake to hit, so I can always guarantee to hit my better cards then. Cookie is very good. And then I'll take Winter's Resolution, I do think. Cookie is very good. And then you can take the Cookie right afterwards for no stay. Absolutely. That's a wonderful, wonderful trade. I'm not going to lie. I think I'll take 2 fights into a gap. Just to disrupt the event with the Mooncake works so well. Okay, purify the land. Get these 3 misfortunes out. Gimme. Be 18 damage. As of Nizer, if I went out, that's gonna be 24 then when it comes to it. Granted, makes it not exile, but I don't care about it not exiling. If I upgrade Satya's special watch, that's 24. Versus what would be 16 plus 6. Okay. No, it's Fortress of Silver. It's free. That's all of that right there. Plus the rabbit. 3. Rabbit dies, I don't have to deal with her anymore. And I'm in a very good spot against the Fazio Kai, unironically then now. 1, 2, 3. That's a total of a 1 damage push. That's all my mana. I might be stupid. 1, 2. Oops. I'm gonna take that 18 damage on the chin. That's my own bad. All good. 1, 2, 3. Again, smile. I don't care about being weakened. The time pulse does it all. I wasn't thinking because I was like, ah, yeah, I don't have to worry about blue. I do have to worry about blue. It's all that I've got to my name, Chief. Okay, we're good. But 18 damage is kind of hubris then. I think I want the card draw, so give me Trumpet Solo. Hello, bats. This is wonderful, huh? Discard those. Upgrade. 1, 2. I think that'll be fine. You have to deal with the lock-on here when it comes to it. And honestly, it might not be bad to just go ahead and press Killing Doll in one of these bats and just no-sell them when it comes to it. And that kind of seems like it might be the play, quite frankly. Look at how much damage is being presented on the table here. But go ahead and hit you. You're going to be getting my spell power anyway then. I want these boards slowly but surely to work down. I'm gonna take damage no matter what on that turn there, but if I can just turn the tempo in my favor, slowly but surely, and that's all that's going to matter here. Time domination is actually so wonderful, unironically. It's gonna kill the first bat, so that way the knives can just focus on the second. And you're weakened, so if you try to attack even then, you're not doing as much. Which I can also just Vampire Huntress you too. Wonderful. And then I can just also just press Purify the Light without exiling anything, just for a little bit more power. Because Time Pulse kills, I have enough defense, and I can just take it easy for my second Purify the Light. Ooh la la. Ooh la la, baby girl. That's so good, isn't it? Yes, it is. Absolute cinema. Changeling Magic isn't bad. I do like Entrenched Body. I'm really just kind of going for almost like a counter build, feels like. Making it so that Wall is guaranteed to get rid of Lock-On could be good. And quite frankly, I'm an at 2. If I go against Yomu, then I just get to no-sell her. Okay, fair enough. I took the risk on it, but quite frankly, if I could get a free elite out of that then it would have been a free elite, you know? Quite too weak. His speed fire will hit Tortoro, but that's totally fine. Actually, probably should just go ahead and use the doll. Just get rid of the one Menretis. It's fine. I get to press it now. Get to do this. Time Pulse plus Knives will get to kill the other match, which is wonderful. Now it's just me versus Totoro, and she hasn't had a chance to do too many debuffs to me yet. You can get the Glorias out, but unfortunately, I'm going to take all of the damage on the chins. I drew no other defense. So that's really bad. 21 damage. Yikes. Actually, yikes. Tranquility isn't bad. What did I want to draw through here? I'll be honest with you, not much. kind of relying on the time pulse to do a lot of work. And our punching too did pretty good there. Draw me, let me know my options. Let me know my options. Guard up is really good. Time pulse will kill. I'd rather have Winter's Resolution to guarantee that I can just have all this, because especially since this defense is rolling over, that'll allow me to be offensive this coming turn. Yep, because I don't have to block at all. I don't have to block at all, as you draw like all the blocks in the world. Goodness gracious, crazy. Bit of a small boundary in that case then. Get a little bit thinner if possible. I would have loved to get in time pulse, so that would let me really push. This is annoying. Well, has to reject the little Bible then. And then, honestly, wall isn't bad, because that's a total of 3 times 5 that I'm getting rid of. That's 15 damage straight up. Honestly, that's not bad turn, all things considered then. Like, that Tranquility continues to bail me out so much. I am not going to lie. That, and I can kill Crocodile. What a fight. Actually, what a fight. Angry Stand helps me on my early game so much. I am so happy to get that. Oh my goodness, you don't even know it. I don't know what Talfiddle movement lets me get to like super speed flyer, I suppose, right? My small stuff, but nothing more. I guess it is a block, but I don't really need it. I need a little bit more residual defense. Anya for 3 attack, If I take damage for the first time, I'm always gonna be taking damage, so I'll take the mana, I think. And then I think I just gotta cheese my way out. Junko. I don't have any philosophers this time around, really, when it comes to it, so that's fine. Remove all misfortune? Get rid of that for free. Thank you, Hina. You're wonderful. I can take food. Reflection wouldn't be bad, but also, you wanna know what wouldn't be bad too? Shitegami getting upgraded. That or Great Tengus. That or Time Domination too. Time Domination is really damn good for me right now. I think I will take it, because it actually is a really big win condition for me. Into myself. All isn't bad, plus I also get to play Super Speed Flyer. I don't have to worry about my block first turn thanks to Tenryu's fan, so that's wonderful. 15 damage goes through the optic camouflage. It's actually hilariously good. And then I get Time Pulse plus Reflection. Ooh, baby girl, this counter build isn't bad at all. This is really, really nice. I'm not going to lie to you. Push. Jolt free. Yeah, jolt free push you because you die. Repairs will hit the drone, and then I can just see what I'm doing this next turn. But otherwise, Kappa dies this coming turn. Pull that out, see what I get out of this here. Lock not being locked this turn would be wonderful. I can basically just set up for the coming turn then. Yeah, 40 block. Really good. Keystone didn't even get a chance to proc on this fight. Like, that's ridiculous, dude. It's actually really ridiculous. And then, thank goodness that... Well, I thought I would have taken damage otherwise then. That's a pretty off turn. Okay. These off turns are kind of ridiculous. You're not even attacking me, bro. Alright, Tachigami, anything for me? Not much. Udo Bio is really good. So is Entrenched Body. But I've clued in that Time Pulse is my alternate win condition. Alright, Tenchi. It's actually not advised, unironically, to spend my stuff early. Like, to be spending my thing early, because all those knives will actually get Tenchi more energy, so I want to use it as a finishing blow, basically, when it comes to hitting her then. For now, though, get rid of one. Get rid of the small shoots, quite frankly, because they are useless in this fight. And then time domination is actually really important here. Push for 20 or block for 11? Block for 11. I'm pretty vulnerable. I want to reduce as much damage as I'm going to be taking anyway as is. Getting Jatoto Bio here is actually so wonderful. I don't get to push Shikigami, which does suck. But smallest beans in the world, I have to push. And the fact that gets me my engine running is what's important. Tranquility, you are so beautiful. And I even got Wall too. Oh, baby girl, that's actually so wonderful against Tenchi. These multi-hits aren't going to be as scary anymore. And she's kind of back and forth with her, quite frankly. I say that as she immediately goes in, Floating Feast and Cannon, and now I'm very scared for my life. Oh, I can't even her is actually so good. Hello? Actually so good. The knives are giving her a lot of power, though. I am not going to lie, which is a big scary thing. But if I keep getting Tranquility, I don't have to worry as much. Ooh, baby girl. Throwing knives by 4 isn't necessarily bad, because now y'all are actually dealing decent damage then. 36. I think I'll still block, though. Because now the knives aren't grief, they can actually get to push for damage for me. Time domination again. Wonderful. And then push. Yeah, that time pulse absolutely is getting Tourette Tenchi. 45 damage. That's a respectable amount of block. Oh, that's actually really nice. I get to block all of it. But granted, I don't think the reflection's gonna get to do much. No, the reflection, her fall was ended since her turn. Oh, baby girl. Yeah. I mean, there's that, or I could just, well, I'm gonna be weakened anyway. Get me guard up just for my security's sake. Because the time pulse already is a ticking clock. I have her dead in 3 turns. I'd rather just stay as healthy as I can. Not that I've only taken like, what, 2 damage from her so far. Really good. I get to remove the vulnerable thanks to Tranquility's upgrade too. Oh, dude. It's actually so over. I should have spent the blue mana. That way I could actually play out Hard Third Slash, but it's fine. Time Pulse and another hit will door. That Time Pulse will just door. Ooh, baby girl. What a Tenchi fight. That's actually one of the most smooth Tenchi fights I've ever had. Unironically. Okay, Telescope without a doubt. I don't have to think about it because it gets me 1 more blue for defense. Now, Dazzling Dash isn't actually bad here when it comes to it. Sculpture is really good too, because it allows me to have flexibility, but unironically, because of the mana that I have, Dazzling Dash, with how much defense I'm just getting to play out, the Nice Exhaling means that I have things to play, so I think we can take that. I really do think we can take it. and then we already know it's Junko. We're gonna save money for Sumereko's trade anyway. See what we get out of it. So just take me to the bottom. Get the one night out, of course. What would I even be searching for here? No clue. Let's just wall up quite frankly. Yeah, we're just gonna chill on this. The Grazes will get me across the line here when it comes to it. And the fact that I get a little bit of damage is totally fine, because I'm gonna actually powers anyway, and then the Keystone lets me chill. I know Time Pulse is up next on the deck. I think I'd like to have that. That's a lot of damage that gets to hit. Stone Knife will get to generate something when I play it out then. You summon another spirit, you ass. Oh, that's a goated pull, I am not going to lie. Like, unironically, really simple goated. Now give me another one. It didn't happen, but 8 more time pulse kind of sucks. And shoot this spirit. Weak to Kaneko, and then I still have to do a Drinking Read just as where the time pulse goes you, unfortunately, at the end of the day. But 8 damage right now, that's not bad at all, seeing how I got to heal up from playing the abilities anyway. Yeah, we're just taking it nice and easy here, ladies and gentlemen. Upgrading roll for the extra point of damage reduction might not be bad either, too, thinking about it. Nice. Okay, study. We'll take it. Solid defense. Ooh. 800 bots. For drunk. I can deal with drunk. Because I have Purify the Land. So I honestly do think it's actually fine. I want the money. I can go to Sumereko's trade, and then I can also just bum rush for everything else when it comes to it. Not doing any damage, of course, but Finger Spin gets me across the first line. 1. I gotta press 2, I think. Oops, a damage reduction. I think I can deal with that, though. Rather try to take as little damage as I can. I'm gonna take some, which sucks, but Keystone gets me a little bit at least. Yeah, push me then. One, 2, 3. I should have played the knife as a dazzle and dash. Why am I pushing with the regular cat's actual misplay? Exile the land. Means that I don't have to deal with the drone, so I'm not on a time right now. Thank goodness. I don't think I'm gonna get the kill though, because I have 3 turns to burst her. Now 2. I don't think it should happen. I will play my heart out though. That, and maybe the knives give me something nice. Not much. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to deal what is effectively like 140 HP, basically, here, unfortunately. That's fine. Unless the knife gives me something amazing! Trickles could actually get me somewhere. Nah, not enough. Alrighty. Wow. It's like, what's it got to get away? I didn't want to burn my small card on it, necessarily, and it's not that I can't deal with 1 dead card. I have a bunch of dead cards anyway now. How good is that? I don't have any way to upgrade otherwise, unless I did Wander in Heaven, which would be a dream. I have also ways to burn. I don't have much ways to burn mana then. Alright, press me up for now though. Press me up, get my HP back. America, what do you want? Shikigami versus Dragon Palace, Time Watch, Maid's Trick. I'm not trading Shikigami. Time Walk wouldn't be bad. In fact, it's free, basically. Maid's Trick is consistent, but Time Walk also being a free turn is really, really important. We take it. And then we beeline for the Kane shop. Oh, Hatate. Yes, I'll answer a question, please. Give me the positive news. I'll gladly take a chance to get some power. If I get a fight like this, then unironically, it might not be bad to push. Like ASAP here. 1, 2, 3, get those out of the hand immediately. I do think I actually want to just destroy the boss as soon as possible, because this could be a very damaging fight if I'm not careful about this. Do that. End this turn here. If I Shikigami, I'm not going to be able to drop the Widow's Vial, that's totally fine. Imaginary Timeline is just way better anyway then. That's a huge push, and they lost a lot of HP when it comes in. I'm going to be taking the Poison Tits, which is totally fine by me. Main thing I was really caring about right here is for these not to be able to push. But granted, that's because the dolls have less HP than Popular Kai, I'm going to be taking the Poison here. In fact, I've got a lot of positive push that's going on. I took a risk that I did something good, but that's all poison stacking. This is really bad overall. This is really bad. I'm taking so much damage this fight. So bad. I went from basically full health before this fight. 19. Okay, I do have a way to more than so, but that did not feel good at all. That is such a chore of a fight. It's spatial, then I need to get HP for another. Smart speaker, really good. Really damn good. I think without a doubt, we have to put it on Exile the Land. Or Purify the Land, wherever it is. Because that helps me deal with the early problems that we have so much. Remove a drunk. Has to be done. Let's take the Bat Patch. Not the Lukai's Nest is basically free because we're always going to be exiling stuff when it comes to it then. That's 3 mana for 36 basically. And give me the pulses. Otherwise, we might just save up for another shop. Might. I have so little HP that I don't know how much it's worth it then. Purify. Gimme. Wall is pretty free. And then let me dig a little bit. I saw all the positive news, so actually it's totally fine to just look around here a bit. My Graze gets me through the first turn. Not gonna be weak anymore though, which is very bad because the vulnerability's gonna hurt. Unless I get the Tranquility upgraded, not get upgraded. That's just how life goes. Well, I mean, Deflation World is of course amazing. But give me that right now. Because the lock-on is good, and then I'll just have any other knife value. Yeah, I don't mind this. Because even the vulnerability factors, I get to preserve my thing right there. And then Time Pulse now puts you on a verifiable timer. I don't think I mind bringing it a little bit more because with Wall, I am outscaling you. Deploy my can food to actually so important. Yeah, I mean, it's a dead card, but at the beginning, but these fights are gonna go on for a while. Shotgu is really good. Free barrier, yes please. I say Shotgu, Ice Cube is really good. 42 HP. Can I afford to rest? I don't think I just afford to take an lead. I don't think I can afford to take an elite immediately gets Moon Rabbits. Ah, crap, dude. Okay, this isn't impossible. Let's brainstorm a little bit here. I honestly give me the health. I think I can sustain through that. Let me push. Time Pulse means that I'm just going to be dealing 1 damage per turn, so at minimum this is already a 20-turn game. wall does something for me. A little bit here. Because being able to reduce all the attacks, especially when they're hitting multiple times, is really good. Yeah, I can deal with this a little bit here. I think I just want to see if how positive I can walk away in this interaction overall. This is a really stupidly good turn. The fact that I'm going to get to roll over my defense means that I actually have so much leeway to be offensive, especially with my mana getting purified, but I don't care as much on that. I did for like not the loot guys or Dazzling Dash, but if I play this out, I don't have the mana to play Dazzling, so there's no reason to. Instead, just push on rabbit number 1. Yeah, and the fact that it's not like I'm all the way in on Time Pulse by itself now, especially so. I actually am, you know, like hybrid enough when it comes to it, so I'm not completely screwed when it comes to trying to have, like when it comes to recognizing what my profile is. I should have spent the 1 extra blue just to keep, Ice Cube ticking up though, that is a mistake. But, it's fine. Private Square now means that's turn 2 now for free. And we are pretty comfortable against the rabbits. I've taking like 4 HP, meaning that I'm actually positive on everything so far. And ironically, that's really nice, and I haven't even had to do, what's his face? I haven't had to use my supply backpack, which I am very happy with. Yeah, the fact that I have all these varied sources of damage, I'm really helping my piece out a lot. Like, just in general, a lot. Like, you are dead this turn, lady. Taking the health was actually a really good play. A little bit more pulse never hurt. Spell card grade again. Proof of donation. It's not that worth it. I'd rather take another divot. Interesting in all of those. I think I need to take a little bio stuff. I imagine it wouldn't necessarily be bad on its own. Like, would I want to be removing something else instead? Or would I just switch to upgrade? I think the more important things is like Time Walk being free basically is really stupid. You have to have the auto bios be better. That's scaling, but Time Walk also being able to be cast, but the auto bios are a win condition. I think I'm all into the auto bio gaming. I bought first aid kit to deal with Seija when it comes to it. I'm thinking past Junko. I think Junko's absolutely doable at this rate here, but we'll just be careful about it all. And then I don't have to deal with the last run just because I have a Purify the Land. It's not like I'm gonna have anything else coming into my deck now, you know? I don't mind a push like this to start. I'm going to take 10 damage, which isn't a good to start. Keystone gets to go off though, but I need to just get tempo early on. You get rid of my damn astrology, you absolute asshole. It's fine, it's fine. I'm blocking everything, but it just felt bad. You stupid. Right, let the Time Pulse just have its ways then. Not Finish on done it too much. Odds are the worst. It's just it's whatever. It's whatever. I do it. Just give me my extra turn. Time post gaming just gets to continue ticking along. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Gimme comes. Say change wind magic isn't bad, because I can just go ahead, press it on these two, get to push my damage in that case then. Void. Sculpture? Meanwhile, Mr. Watcher's dead anyway then. 1000% fine. 100% oranges. Princess Undyne is not bad. I will rest though before Junko. Alright, let us do this thing. Radiances could be a problem here. I do have Purify the Orient to deal with some of them. I have to get rid of the Drunt, but then I can get rid of one Radiance at the very least. Otherwise, what would I dig for? Honestly, I don't think much. I think I just have to play my initial hand out, and then we chill. And I want to have as much mana as possible. I'm gonna get Keystone mana, at the very least. And then this has to be a turn where I get to play all my powers, basically. Shikigami wouldn't be bad either. Untouched Protective isn't bad, too. Just to have that is usually now. Could have been a more impactful card, don't get me wrong, but not the worst thing ever. I'll play Study, I'll have one more blue. Life game is very nice. Memory of Fine Age, rather. It's fine. Damage. I don't play Jet the Little Bile, but I have to do this neutral right now, though. Because I need to weaken her, that way I can actually sustain this. The fact that she's already played always on Murderous Intent is really annoying. I don't want to lose my Tranquility for the future because it's a really good block. How many cards do I have in my hand? 3, 6, 9. I also did misplay by not having Supply Backpack in the right place. That's nobody else's fault but my own, I'll be honest with you. Because Wall would have actually been really nice to be able to play out, but it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Actually, let's see what I get. Any Street, that's really good. And then we play this out. Just for that little bit more defense that I'm going to get them, they can boost. It's now only going to be taking 8 damage. That is 4 bonuses though. If I do something like this, that's not Lunacy's in my deck anymore, and Time Pulse can tick. Do this while she has a lock on for my extra turn. And then I just need to push.
wonderful, actually. Really, really wonderful pull for my second card there. Everything rolling over helps me out so much. Should I have just actually had the extra turn? It's fine. It's fine. I'll play Yokai Study out though, just for the fact that I want my barrier to sustain. Okay, then taking 2 damage per card played, but you know how it's going. I just gotta push. I just gotta push right now. Now, I think I can actually maybe chill a little bit more, because 2 turns of Time Pulse will kill. 3 turns of Time Pulse will kill. Or I'm just gonna play a million knives and kill her. Time Pulse kills. We are fine. Oh, that was close, because the lunacies being there meant that I would take the damage and then I would cry so much. Whoo! Ice Scale now is a little late, but hey, that balances out my mana. Soul Dimension. Good. Seija. That lets you generate consistent defense. Alright. If I upgrade something, it has to be Soul Dimension. I will buy HP for the future, and then I just gotta rest. Be max HP for Seija, and then we just take it. I have a med kit for some insurance. Oh, cheap Pocket Wand Spout. This is one of the few times where I wouldn't have actually... I wouldn't have really had a problem with getting Cup. I'm not going to lie. Getting Soul Dimension early though is so big. Soul Dimension early is really important. I'm just doing what I can here. I'm not doing too much damage. Fact is, I do get my turn from what's his face, from Keystone. Always big. Gimme, 14 block and Time Pulse is really big. And then just let this stuff roll over. I will play Medkit out, because that gets me full up. I mean, this is the ridiculous turn, don't you think? All that Time Pulse, yeah, I don't get to play Jap the Little Bile, but why would I need to go 3 every turn if I just made it go 22 right now? Oh, it shoots light. Oh, okay, this is a problem. I need to search through my deck like right now. Princess Undyne is really good. A fool. You fool. You fool, you fool. Okay, it's fine. I was one off. I say that and I'm gonna lose the run on that, but it's not like I still have Time Pulse as a condition. Fact is, I just want to be as healthy as I can. To take all my mana for Private Swear, honestly, that's totally fine, because that's a Time Pulse hit. Push. Info might be better. then. Take both, I then immediately spend the last of it recklessly. I saw it get discounted to this inability. I couldn't stop myself. Man. Now if only I actually then played out Dazzle and Dash. Oh, Winged Key. This feels so stupid. But Tranquility. That's actually such a good pull. Block me for what I can, and then just let these knives do the rest. The fact that I'm not weakened right now means I just need to have this push for as much as possible, and that's going to be generating as much as I can for my barrier. Why'd you have to pull Wing Key? Like, couldn't you actually pull Cup for the first time ever? There's 100 damage, just straight up. You suck, Seija. And Teapot's Drawn Spout is actually one of the most grieved things to draw first early too, dude. Like, I had Medkit ready for it, and I still couldn't deal with it! They drew it early, and then it's like, well, that just sucks. What does Key actually do? She attacks twice. It just gives her another action, and she uses that attachment to always attack. As you saw right there, 25 times 2, 25 times 2. I was kind of done with, like, I would not have minded if she just had Cup! But also, I got screwed with Teapot early, because the fact that I didn't have a good way to really deal with things, yeah. So, for your sake, Crimson, Seija gets 7 artifacts when it comes to it, that she pulls up, potentially. So let's go through it here for your exhibits. Giant Scissor Blade. When the player plays a card, they take 1 damage. On Lunatic, it's 2 damage. On Lunatic 07, it's 2 damage, you see right there. Pyramid Shape Puzzle. The player might only draw up to 10 cards each turn. I would have had a problem with that one right there, quite frankly. That would have been actually such a non-factor. Teapot. After all enemies take their turn, they either gain 3 weak, frail, or vulnerable. Kinda sucks. I was doing no damage the entire fight. And even though I prepped a medkit for it, the fact that it's every turn I'm just going to be debuff one of these is really stupid. Cup, you know, get rid of all shining exhibits. The most it would have really done damage to me wise was I wouldn't get my Sardinia, Mooncake Prots, or my Ice Cube. I was already generating enough barrier to survive with with my white card that was generating barrier off of my knives. I just couldn't do too much more after it. Wing Key. This character attacks twice as many times. Yeah, you just kind of die with it. Bow which shoots light afterwards. Add 2 random status cards, 1 to draw, 1 to discard. Annoying. Can deal with it in a way or so, but it did kind of pollute me a bit. Pendant that emits evil spirits can be really bad, depending on deck. At the end of this character's turn, she attracts more enemies into this combat. So you could get like yin yang orbs, you could get crows, you could get kadamas, you could get black fairies, and then really be screwed. And then the last 2 that I'm saving for last, because these are really bad. Gem Encrusted Gloves. At the start of Sage's turn, exile half of all your cards in combat. In your draw pile, in your hand, and in your discard pile. She Thanos snaps half of your deck. She does it twice. So then you're left with half your deck for 1 turn, and then you're left with a 1/4 of your deck for another turn. Remember, it's just half of your deck randomly. So what if your deck's polluted with status cards from Bow which shoots light? Oh, it's called Shining Longbow now. But what if she pollutes your deck with Bow which shoots light, and then she snaps all of your cards away and you're just left with status effects? It's happened to me. And the way that Seija works is that she pulls 5 exhibits. She does she does a spell card 5 times, so she pulls 1. She only starts with Giant Scissor Blade at first. If you're playing Lunatic, she always starts with 1 random one. It used to always be Cup, but then they changed the algorithm to I think be like Teapot, Bow, or Cup. Then she pulls from like any of those, plus like I think Pendant and Pyramid. Afterwards, Gem, Wing Key. If you're still alive, she pulls the other. And then finally, this one I've never got to this point because I've never had a Sage fight last this long. But I've seen Asteroid get to it, I believe, if I remember. And it is... Like, remember what it is, but the description is Sage's wish comes true. And it's literally... if like when it becomes Sage's turn, she wins the game. Like, there is a timer on the final boss fight. So, like, basically 15 turns to beat her. Otherwise, she just wins the game outright. You can't infinitely scale against her. So, yeah. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I was able to get through Junko after a bit, but I didn't necessarily have the biggest coherent identity once again. So that's what kind of killed me in the long run. But hey, it's all good. But for now, everybody, I'm going to take it easy. I'm just going to update my upload schedule in this case then. So let's get the VOD. Lost branch. That'll be one run that I can post out, so we'll post that on the 13th. Move the tabletop slots over. And yeah, pretty good tonight then. And then also post that for August 4th for where we are. Alright, y'all. Wherever you are, wherever you may be, whether on Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, or more, it's been your wonderful Wind Mage, your Cruz Ship servant, Chartreuse Proxy, ever and always at your service now. Thank you all for coming on by. I don't have anime night tomorrow with the boys and girls, so I will be back with Misty on Mondays, and maybe more. We'll see how it goes, but at least for now, have yourselves a wonderful night, everybody, and thank you all for coming on by.